watching Admirals TV.
Good?
Take two. Take two. Retake.
Moet het nou echt zo vroeg, jongens?
Wat is dat, man?
Hé jongens, nu even niet, man.
Knows I don't want that.
Ain't got no mind.
Bang. He can't be.
He can't be y'all. No.
What it is, what it do. Can't be singing in front of the camera.
Ik ben 19 jaar oud, ik kom uit Amsterdam Zuidoost. Ik ben een 4-jaar student van de SEALS Haarlem. Het is mijn eerste jaar hier bij de Admirals.
Ja, ik ben Amelkar Grot, ik ben 21 jaar. Ik kom uit Amsterdam Noord en ik studeer economie aan de UvA.
Good morning, little bugger with the camera. What are you doing in the locker room so early?
De eerste paar weken is het natuurlijk wel leuk, maar op een gegeven moment kom je bij een punt dat je even homesick bent, dat je even in een dip zit. Maar ja, daar moet je gewoon even overheen stappen. Ik bedoel, dit is mijn tweede jaar, dus ik wist wel wat ik kon verwachten.
We hadden al een week National Camp. En, dan merk je al een beetje hoe het is. Daar moet je eigenlijk veel meer contact maken dan hier, want je moet je veel meer bewijzen onder de Nationals. En ja, toen kwamen we hier en ja, dan merk je direct dat er een niveauverschil is. En dat je daar weer een stapje hoger op mee moet komen. Dus ja, en dat gaat met ups en downs.
Run! Put your shoulder down. Oh, he'll do that. He'll move his head on you. Let's go. Too high.
Belangrijk voor deze twee jongens is dat ze op een jonge leeftijd zijn begonnen, ook met flagvoetbal. Daar leren ze zeg maar, de fundamentals van Amerikaanse voetbal zonder dat er contact is. En daarlangs zeg maar, zijn deze twee jongens ook echt maar atletisch. Als je atletisch bent als speler, dan heb je een kans in Amerikaanse voetbal. Alle technische verhalen, de schemes, wat we noemen, dat is iets wat geleerd moet worden. Daar hoef je niet bijzonder slim voor te zijn, maar dat vereist wel een goede training. En zoals het nu bij staat, deze jongens zijn atletisch en gaan op dit moment in een trainingskamp goed met hun sport om. En ze leren zeg maar, iedere dag wat nieuws over het spelen van de merkvoetbal op een hoog niveau bij de Admirals. Amelkar Grot is een jongen die heel erg gedreven is. Ik heb hem voor het eerst gezien bij het summercamp van de Admirals in 2002. Daar zag ik dat het een atletische jongen was, die hele snelle voeten had. Ik heb hem daarop aangesproken en vroeg, ja, wat wil je met die sport? Toen vertelde ik dus dat hij heel graag bij de Admirals zou willen spelen. En die heeft voor zichzelf zeg maar, een route uitgestippeld van hoe kan ik sterker, sneller worden, het atletisch vermogen verbeteren, maar ook zeg maar, Amerikaanse voetbal op een hoog niveau spelen. En hij heeft zeg maar, 2 jaar in Duitsland gespeeld. Het eerste jaar bij de Cologne Crocodiles en het tweede jaar bij de Hamburg Blue Devils. En daar leer je dus meer scheme, meer het mentale gedeelte van de merkvoetbal. En dat heeft hem geholpen zeg maar, ter voorbereiding voor de Admirals. Voor Aquasi is het zo, die zag ik voor het eerst in 2001 Een vriend van mij, Admirals die coacht de Amsterdam Panthers flag team. En zei, je moet komen kijken, ik heb nu een paar jongens die zijn heel erg talentvol. Nou, ik ben daar naartoe gegaan en dan zag ik dus een 15-jarige jongen of 14-jarige jongen waar je van dacht, ja, als die door blijft gaan, komt hij er wel. Die hele groep die hij toen coachte, dat zijn nog steeds allemaal talentvolle jongens. Die ja, gaandeweg zeg maar, hopelijk binnen ons team terecht zullen komen. Maar hij is heel erg atletisch, hij heeft ook heel erg hard gewerkt. Hij heeft ook zware tegenslagen gehad eigenlijk afgelopen jaar, waar hij te kampen had met de blessures. Maar het is een jongen die heel erg graag wil, heel erg hard getraind heeft. Zijn verhaal is voor een 19-jarige jongen, want uiteindelijk hij is 19 jaar, speelt hij ver boven zijn kunnen. Hij snapt het spel heel snel, speelt heel instinctief. En van daaruit, ja, als 19-jarige is het heel erg moeilijk om in te schatten waar hij zal komen. Maar hij heeft een hele goede kans om een hele goede Amerikaanse voetbalspeler te worden.
Nou, dit is het stadion van de University of South Florida. En hier is het basketbalstadion waar wij ons omkleden en waar wij onze krachttraining doen. Je hebt defensive kleedkamer, offensive kleedkamer. En ja, het is wel netjes verdeeld. Aan de andere kant van het stadion is een krachthok. En daar doen we verdeeld krachttraining. Grote jongens zoals ze het zeggen. En kleinere jongens zoals ze het zeggen.
Na een lange veldtraining is het bij Amerikaanse voetbal ook zo dat je zeg maar, behalve op het veld ook in de krachthonk gaat trainen. Dus nu ga ik even, na de training ga ik even met mijn teammaten, de DB's, ga ik even krachttraining doen. Kom maar mee.
You got the way to work. You got to push
I'm trying to get big. I'm trying to get big right now. I'm a little guy, but we bring the wood though. Bring the wood means we hit. Something for the girls. We call it curls. And that's just my warm-up. You know, I usually use heavier weights. I use those right there, but I'm just warming up right now when we're doing training camp. So I just want to keep it toned up, you know. I ain't really trying to get bulky yet, you know.
Hey, is dat niet Derek daar ook?
Ja man, kijk Derek Ballard, linebacker van de Admirals.
My name is Derek Ballard, linebacker for the Amsterdam Admirals, number 44. I went to college at the University of Memphis from Boston, Georgia. What are my duties as a linebacker? My duties are, we're like the captain of the defense. We make all the calls, make the checks. We pretty much do it all. We have to cover receivers, tight ends, and we make big hits. Basically, our job is to bring pain to offenses. After I found out I was going back to NFL Europe, there's no other place that I would have chose other than Amsterdam. I mean, I met a lot of friends there, a lot of people, a lot of special friends, and you know, the coaching staff is just great, and it was a nice city, so I'm excited about going back to Amsterdam. First off, that was my first major championship ever. I've never won any championships, and you know, it was just a great feeling being on that stage at the end of the game with my teammates and, you know, with the crowd and fans there, you know, cheering us on. And I mean, it was a great time. We had fun that night. A lot of people was coming up, you know, and telling us congratulations, and it just felt great.
Yeah, use that one. Can you use that one?
I'm not deciding which one to use.
Can we use the first one?
I like
Yeah, I like the first one. The first one.
Come see my
Hold on, what you want me to say now?
come see my come see what you want to do.
Come see my big guns. What?
Come see my big
Come
guns.
see these big guns with Big Daddy.
Come see Big Daddy's big guns.
Come see these big guns at Big Daddy's. That's it?
Hallo. Hey, welkom bij Admirals TV Grips. Dit is onze kamer. Nou, zoals je ziet, we hebben een lekkere handige badkamer met toilet erin. We hebben hier de tafel met de wasbak, waar we lekker onze dingen kunnen doen. Een bad met een douche. Je ziet shorts overal. Komt door het zwembad, nou, de wc. Nou, dan gaan we verder. We hebben een strijkplank, etensbakje zodat we eten mee kunnen nemen in de avond. Amilka's anabolen. En dan hebben we hier de tv tot onze beschikking. Hier zie je Amilka.
Hey.
Nou, zoals je ziet, Amilka leert hard aan zijn playbook. We moeten die dingen goed in ons hoofd hebben zodat we weten wat we moeten doen op het veld. We hebben onze eigen stereo installatie hier. En wekker in 1. Check het uit. Yes. Kijk, telefoon, lampen. Ons bureau. Nou, dit is dan eigenlijk mijn bureau. Hier liggen mijn spullen op. Een mooie spiegel. Echte sofa hier gewoon. 1 persoons. En nou, dit is Amilka's kast. Er zit niet veel in. Ja. Nou, dit is dan mijn kast. Er zit ook niet echt veel in. Ja. Onze spullen zijn voornamelijk nu bij de wasseretten. Je ziet op de grond wat spullen liggen. Dat is onze crib.
Big NFL you feel me? Yeah, we doing it big. We doing it big. We got the PlayStation on the TV. We got a little MP3 player hooked up to some speakers. Man, we live in love over there. We got the parking lot view. It's all kind of cars in our parking lot. Be trucks every night with just 18 wheelers with all kind of new Escalades ain't even came out yet. You know. So we live in large over here in FLE in Tampa, Florida. We doing it big.
How about a girl?
We ain't seen none yet.
Punt!
Nou, hoe het eraan toe gaat bij de trainingskamp is dat er, zeg maar, we trainen 2 keer per dag. En tussen de 2 trainingen door zijn ongeveer 45 minuten rust. Komen we terug van de training, gaan we met z'n allen eten. Daarna worden film bekeken van de training, dus we nemen alles wat we trainen nemen we op. De coaches gaan de film bekijken, bekijken wat doen we goed, wat doen we slecht. En dan bespreken we het met de spelers. En dan 's avonds zijn er weer besprekingen, zeg maar, voor de volgende dag. Dat is ongeveer hoe er een dag uitziet in camp en in merkvoetbal.
Well, I have been with the Admirals in 2004 and 2005 and now 2006, and I think as a development-wise as a quarterback, it's obviously going to help me because it's given me the opportunity to play, gain valuable experience. I've been able to become a leader on this team, which has been the most important part for me, is that guys look to me because I've been to Amsterdam, I've been to Utrecht, I've lived in the hotel, I know what the games are like, I know what the fans are like. So, it really has become a leadership position for me, and I think that's the most important thing that I've learned and developed as is I've learned how to become a better leader as a quarterback, and I think that's been my biggest development. I've said this, and I'll say this, in NFL Europe, chemistry is the most important thing. I think talent is pretty much even throughout. I think the team that can become a team and play cohesive football and become friends off the field and have a working relationship on the field is a team that's going to play the best and it's going to win, because I really believe the talent is pretty much even throughout the league. And you know, whoever gels the quickest and turns into a team the fastest is the one that wins, because after all, it's only a 10-game season. It's an everyday thing to let them realize that you never know when your last game of football is going to be. You know, when I got hurt, before I got hurt in that 4th game, you know, you think you're kind of indestructible. You know, you just play, you keep playing, and I don't think you take it for granted. But you just don't realize that, hey, one day that might be your last game. And I think for me that happened last year. I saw that in a blink of an eye, all the hard work and all the dedication can be taken away from you. I do have a flag. The story behind it is after the Cologne game, which was an away game, we played at Cologne. You know, I got hurt, broke my collarbone, and you know, I think the fans understood that it was going to be the end of my season, and on the way back, they all signed this flag for me on the bus on the way back, and Bodeka gave it to me actually, and you know, it just meant a lot to me. He handed it to me in the hotel the day before I left back for the States. You know, it's just a lot of good wishes. You know, everybody just really wrote some thoughtful messages, and it was really nice for me to get, because you know, I felt like more than just a football player. I felt like you know I was a friend to these people, and they felt bad for me, and so it meant a lot to me. And my plan is to wear it around my shoulders when we get in the airport in Amsterdam, as a thank you to all the fans that did it for me. Hopefully they can come out and support us on that flight over, because I know for a lot of guys, and myself included, they don't know what to expect. But you know, I always love when we get off the long flight from America to Amsterdam, having the fans there, and I think it's a great thing. So you know, I'm looking forward to that this year.
My name's Diamond Ferry. I'm number 32, allocated from the Atlanta Falcons.
All right. Can you tell us about your tattoo?
Well, here we go. We have a crown, a king's crown, a King of Diamonds playing card, and the initials KOD, which stands for King of Diamonds. And it's a name that I've had ever since I've been a young buck, playing Little League football up through high school. Once I got to college, Syracuse University, got inked up, and it reminds me, lets me know where I'm from, you know what I mean? And what it took to get to where I'm at.
A Grim Reaper with an axe in his hand, and I got a moon with bats and blood dripping from his axe, and over the top it says, "The strong survive," and on the bottom it says, "The weak perish." I got this about 5 years ago.
The strong survive, and the weak perish?
Yeah, the
perish
weak
is like
pass away.
All right.
So I just got this to remind me to always keep strong and keep my head up.
I was obviously blessed to be named after, you know what I'm saying, two great men, which is my grandfather and my dad. So right in the middle here is my last name, which is everybody, and then I'm the third. So you got the Roman numeral 3 for me. So there has my dad senior, my grandfather senior, my dad junior, and I would be the third.
Okay.
So that's the meaning of my tattoo.
This side.
Larry Kroon for the Amsterdam Admirals, running back, number 25. I consider myself, if I could use the term, an all-purpose back. I mean, I like to think that I can bring something to the game, like every asset I can do a little bit of, but probably my biggest strength would be my quickness. According to the offensive line, it's very crucial. I mean, everything goes through them, whether it's a passing game or a running game or just the momentum of the game. I think it all goes to the offensive line. So offensive line is extremely important. That's why I try to hang around those guys as much as I can and make sure they're happy. If they're happy, everybody's happy.
I was born in Nigeria, but wait.
Having been in camp for 20 days, and this team is tired right now, and so, but I'm seeing some things in them that that you want to see. They're starting to learn and try to do the things that we're asking them to do, and they're starting to develop a trust between the coaching staff, and the coaches are starting to get a trust with them. They're learning the things that we're asking them to do. We're working on both phases of the offense right now, and I think that we have in place some guys that can help us be successful in both phases. I was a little disappointed in our ability to catch the football today. I think that we dropped some balls that we should have caught. I think that as the guys on the receiving end of the ball get more comfortable with their ability to adjust based on the coverage they're seeing, and get more comfortable with the adjustments that they have to make within the passing game itself, I think you'll start seeing them catch the football a little bit better now. Right now we're just trying to get them to where they can think while they're tired, and you know, we started a little bit slow today, but they eventually finished strong, so that was encouraging to see that. Well, I think that our venue to play is first of all the best in the league in terms of the facility, the beauty of the stadium, the functionality of the stadium. You know, I tell our guys every year they're the luckiest guys in NFL Europe because they get to live in Holland, be around the Dutch people, and at the same time play in the premier facility in Europe. So the thing that really makes it an advantage for us is our fans in the arena are the loudest in the league. And I mean, I can't tell them enough how much we appreciate their support when they're out there. And if there's one thing that I'd like to say to the fans out there is, hey, bring a friend this year. Bring somebody. I'm challenging you to bring somebody that has never been to an Admirals game, because as you know, at some point in your life, somebody took you and you got hooked on the Amsterdam Admirals. And I think that you owe it to one of your friends to bring them and get them going on that. And who knows? I mean, by the end of the year, maybe we'll double the crowd that we have.
That's fine.
You just came back from training camp. Could you tell us what the experience over there was?
Well, we had a good 4 weeks, and we're coming along. We had 4 good interactions with the other teams in the league, and you know, you use those interactions, one, to see if you can tackle and block, and we feel like we accomplished those things. And now comes the live bullets here in a couple weeks, and we're looking forward to playing. But training camp went well. We got the things in that we felt like we needed to get in, and we formed a good base, a good foundation for the players now.
Talking about live bullets, you will be meeting with Berlin Thunder March 18. What can we expect from that game?
Well, it's going to be a hard-fought game. First games are always unusual because you really don't know what to expect, because there's things that the coaches work on in the off season and things that they want to try, and then they don't show those things during training camp. So it's a little bit of the unexpected, and I think it's going to be it'll come down to the team that adjusts that adjusts better during the game, and the team that's able to overcome some adversity, because there'll certainly be adversity in the first game. I mean, there'll be penalties, there'll be turnovers, and first games are usually that way, and hopefully we can be on the plus side of that situation, and I think that'll give us a chance to win.
Looking at the national situation, we have one Dutch guy on the team after you cut Amilcar Grot. Can you tell us about the cut on zich?
Well, he's an outside linebacker, very young player, but he's got great talent. He's got good speed. We think that he is going to become maybe the best Dutch player ever to play for the Admirals, and because of his age and because of the physical characteristics that he has, he's got good quickness, good speed, and he likes to hit, which are all things that you're looking for in an outside linebacker. So we're excited about him and how he'll come along this year. We're going to utilize him right away in the special team game, and then eventually work him into where he's playing.
And you cut Amilcar Grot, the other Dutch cornerback. Could you tell us about the thinking process there?
Well, Amilcar, he plays a real difficult position. Corners is a premier position in professional football, really in college football. I mean, I think that given the fact that we're under a new guideline this year as far as the national player playing time, we've got to have guys that we feel comfortable putting out on the field this year. It doesn't mean that Amilcar won't at some point come back into the league with us, but I'm afraid that if we were to put him on the field right now, I think that the other teams would probably pick on him, and I don't want him to experience that kind of frustration early in his career. And I look for him to keep working and keep gaining weight as he has done the last couple of years, and eventually come back to us, and possibly as a safety.